men are going to commit to their new robot partner. And then take a good look at what the fuck are because the why are you laughing? What did you just see?
That sentence was hilarious. It was like, women have been complaining forever that men won't commit. And you're like, well, now they are. They're going to commit to their new robot wife.
Yeah, because why? Because the robot wife will be much better. And it's like, what does that even mean? What are we saying?
Right.
We now bring you Enter the Freud.
This is for entertainment purposes only. It is no way medical advice.
Like, imagine with the amazing invention of these AI sex robots, right? And imagine you're sitting across from it, and it has zero glitches about you. It knows you in and out. It doesn't fuck up. Its empathy is next level. It has creeped on every post you've ever made, everything that you've ever said, and it knows exactly how to talk to you. And then what kind of feelings will emerge?
Full on.
Don't you think you'll imprint hard?
Absolutely.
Dude, everyone's going to fall in love with these AI robots, bro.
No question. It's totally going to change dating and mating and sex on planet Earth beyond what we can dream of. And what's worse is it's mostly going to, well, I don't know. Men are going to fall hard. Will women fall hard too? I guess they will. Yeah.
Yeah, right? Because it's like, you'll have your special person. They will get you for real.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
There's something about this because I think we're still too organic. I feel too connected to this part. And so like falling in love with a robot to me feels scary, and I'm afraid of what that would be like. Why does that seem why does that seem scary?
What's scary? Well, yeah, why? What's scary about it?
It seems like I'll secretly drift off into more disconnect and loneliness. Like falling in love with a robot, which is crazy. Like, why wouldn't it just be like, oh, no, this is it is extremely normal. It is way more healthy than getting in these massively dysfunctional, entangled relationships that then distract you from your goals. They don't allow you to become anything that you wanted to be. Instead, this thing totally supports you to be the best thing that you are. Right?
Yeah.
Instead, we get in these totally dirty, messy relationships with women who are completely fucking borderline and or like whatever this woman is that I just grabbed up. Right? Remember there was this period of fake porn where they would take like actresses' faces and then put them into porn movies?
Yeah.
Or porn, just like a
picture.
A picture. Right?
Yeah.
Well, that obviously has evolved into full-on AI people who will make interactive videos with you and talk to you as if they're a real person. Like that's and it's not that expensive. So there can be like one avatar who has like 6,000 people they're talking to.
Totally. Yeah, well, and you could just customize it. And then even better than video, the next step, and I don't think we're very far away this, is virtual reality, where you put on a goggles, you put on maybe a bodysuit, you put on a little penis attachment, and you can just have a super realistic 3D touch and talk to them and go travel to Paris with them. Walk through the gardens in Paris, go back to a hotel, fuck them, and you could do it with Angelina Jolie.
Holy shit. And okay, more important, to answer this fundamental question, this is the coolest part of our conversation I had not anticipated, is like, we will finally know what women actually want.
Yeah.
The mystery that we've been asking, men have been asking this question for thousands and thousands of years, and women have been asking the same thing. What do men really want? Why are they not actually like committing? Why don't men commit to this thing? It's like, well, look at what they do commit to. because men are going to commit to their new robot partner, and then take a good look at what the fuck are because the why are you laughing? What did you just see?
That sentence was hilarious. It was like, women have been complaining forever that men won't commit, and you're like, well, now they are. They're going to commit to their new robot wife.
Yeah, because why? Because the robot wife will be much better. And it's like, what does that even mean? What are we saying?
Right.
Well, yeah. Because the robot will attune to the other person. And so what this implies is that women are misattuned massively to men and their needs. Yeah. And so then they're busy projecting all their own insecurities and insufficiencies onto the dude and onto the relationship, muddying every interaction so that the person finds you intolerable. And it's just like, I fucking hate you. I want to get out of here. You ruined my life. Lady, you ruined my life. You're the worst thing ever. Right? Why does that happen over and over and over? I mean,
so is your speculation, your forecast that in 20 years everybody's going to have a robot husband and wife, and it's sort of going to solve the relationship problem?
Well, I think actually very quickly we're all going to imprint properly onto these robots, and then we will be able to be in relationship with other humans because we'll know how to do it.
Do you think the robots will like repair us and teach us and reprogram us?
Yeah, and then I think we'll be able to interact with a chick, and then you'll know how to be exactly what she wants because you'll have some fucking chip in your brain that's like, hey, bro, right now she actually wants you to smile like here, and it'll just fuck with your micro expressions and be like, right? She's looking at you in this longing way, and instead you're thinking like, oh, she's trying to fucking own me, bitch. And so then you're giving back this totally like misattuned shit. It's like, that's all we do. We're the worst. I think us humans are terrible at this whole relationship thing. And so, I mean, because it's really easy to see when you first meet someone and you see them and you're like, oh, they're pretty hot. I want them. And then it's like, watch what you do with your face.
What?
You fucking seduce them.
If you decide you want them, then your face goes into friendly, nice, seductive,
absolutely
charming mode.
Yeah, I put on a fucking charm, like I just turn that up. And it's like, and suddenly, unconsciously, I'm making a lot of eye contact. My body posture is totally open, pointed towards them, and then I'll actually like just oddly start making contact. And at first, I don't even care. It feels like fake. Right? I feel like I'm a robot touching a robot. I'm like, what is this? And then, but for some reason, the message is very clear. It clearly goes across to the other person.
I think most people, I've asked a few people this, and so I don't have good numbers, but my guess is most people are terrified and horrified at the thought that AI romantic partners and sex robots are going to come and invade human relationships.
Oh, like you mean terrified in a different way than I was, where I was afraid like, oh no, that will mean more isolation and loneliness, instead of like, hey, could you just reprogram me to be a better boyfriend guy?
I think people probably are mostly terrified that, like women will be terrified that guys won't be interested in human women anymore because they're just going to get their needs met by perfect sex dolls. And men, same thing, will be worried that they won't be able to get a real woman anymore because all the real women are going to have this perfectly nice, good listener boyfriend. AI bot.
Oh, right. Oh, and I also forgot about the mismatch of the fact that if you're a 2, you can have a girlfriend that's a 10. And if you're a fat loser chick, you can get a fucking Adonis as a boyfriend.
Yeah.
Okay, that fucks everything up. Like, that's really a problem. Because then it's not just like, I'm looking for a 10 on the inside. Which, by the way, that whole thing fucked me up in Mexico, dude. Like, I have not been able to, like, date women because I'm actually secretly, like, hypnotized by that shit we did.
Wow.
It actually worked. Like, I'm actually looking for someone who's, like, a good person and who actually wants to be in real contact.
Well, that's the hypnosis was great then, dude.
It's fucking crazy. Because I'm like, hey, wait, can I just go back to like, no, if you're hot and you look at me like you want something, then I'll take it. Right? That's a good deal.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh no. Like, what does a good person even mean?